Good day everyone. This story is inspired by Laoxiang Country Boy Quits School. Although the story was written many years ago, many students today still experience challenges that make education difficult. This story is based on my experience as a student who struggled with a weak internet connection during classes but continued pursuing education despite the difficulties. Like many students, I have dreamed for my future and help my family someday. I know that education is one of the most important tools that can help me achieve my goals. Because of this, I always try my best to attend the classes, complete assignments, and learn new things. However, my journey as a student has not always been easy. One of the biggest challenges I experienced was having a weak internet connection during online and technology-assisted classes. A stable connection was very important. Unfortunately, there were many times when the signal in our area was weak. Sometimes the video would freeze and the audio would disappear, or I would suddenly be disconnected from the class. Because of this, I often miss important lesson and instruction from my teacher. The poor internet connection affected my studies in many ways. There were times when I could not submit assignments on time because the files would not upload. Sometimes I had to repeat tasks because I missed important explanation from my teacher while my classmates were actively participating in discussion. I was often trying to reconnect to the internet. This situation made learning more difficult and stressful for me. Because of this problem, I often felt frustrated and worried. I was afraid that my grades would be affected. There were moments when I felt discouraged because no matter how hard I tried, the internet problems continued. I sometimes compared myself to classmates who had stronger connection and easier access to online learning. There were days when I felt exhausted and unmotivated. Fortunately, I was not alone. My family encouraged me to continue studying despite the challenges. My teachers were understanding whenever I explained my situation. They allowed me to extra time when technical difficulties occurred. My classmates also helped me by sharing notes and informing me about lessons I had missed. Their kindness reminded me that education is not only about individual effort but also about helping one another success. Instead of giving up, I looked for solutions. Whenever the signal was weak, I tried moving to places where the connection was better. I organized my schedule carefully and completed assignments whenever the internet became available. Although the challenges did not disappear immediately, I learned to become more patient, responsible, and determined. Every obstacle became an opportunity to grow stronger. My experience is similar to the situation in Country Boy Quits School. In the story, the student faced difficulties that affected his education. In my case, the challenge was not exactly the same, but it also created obstacle in my learning journey. Both experiences show that many students face hardship that can make them think about giving up. However, perseverance and hope can help us continue moving forward. Through this experience, I learned many valuable lessons. I learned the importance of determination, patience, and resilience. I also learned to appreciate the support of family, teachers, and friends. Most importantly, I realized that
Challenges are part of life, but they should not stop us from achieving our dreams. Just like many students around the world, I continue to study and work hard because I believe that education can create a better future. Thank you for listening.